Yeah, there's been a lot of negotiation that is happening behind the scenes. There is some hope and expectation among the Republican leadership that the deal can be reached with the House GOP leaders and the White House over the next couple of days, perhaps into the weekend, bring the House back next week, vote on it in the House, get it through the Senate in the days ahead. But that is if everything goes perfectly. And as we've known through this process, things have not gone perfectly. In fact, there are still some significant disagreements, complications that they have to work out internally. In those negotiations, they're still talking about spending cuts, how far to go in terms of cutting federal spending. There is still a push among the Republicans to add new work requirements to social safety net programs, which is a red line for many Democrats. There are also some other issues that are at play in easing the construction of energy projects, something that gives some heartburn to some progressives. And then we are hearing from 35 House conservatives who just laid out a new list of demands, including new border security measures. So that presumes that if those 35 members, and there are going to be probably more than that, vote against this deal, they would need Democrats to offset those losses to get through any deal through the House. But in talking to Democrats and Republicans over the last day or so, it is clear there is a lot of pushback coming from both sides of the aisle, meaning there's very little margin for error.
I'm very frustrated. I called on the president to invoke the 14th Amendment and mint a coin and do not negotiate with hostage takers. I mean, we don't negotiate with terrorists globally. Why are we going to negotiate with the economic terrorists here that are the Republican Party?
And if that were true, that would absolutely collapse the Republican majority for this debt ceiling increase from my.
How many Republicans would vote against it?
I don't want to make predictions because I haven't seen what is, I've just heard some rumors that there may be some sort of a deal that would be less than desirable, I believe, to the majority of Republicans.
It looks like we're watering it down, which is not acceptable. The 218 passed a bill that would make sense.